Rob, Martina, when firefighters got to the scene on Norway Avenue, just across the street from Woodmere Cemetery, the firefighter was fully going on. When I got here about half an hour ago, the fire was out, but Norway Avenue was full of fire trucks, police cars, and a lot of other first responders. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. We'll have an update when we learn more, but we have learned that one man has died in the fire. Rob, Martina. Tim, Taylor, yeah, that scene is looking a lot different. When I got to Norway Avenue around 11:30 this morning, the fire was already put out, but this narrow street you can see behind me was full of fire trucks, police cars, and a number of other first responders. Firefighters got the call about this fire a little bit before 11, and minutes later, when they got inside the house, the Huntington Fire Department tells me they found one person dead inside. I was talking with neighbors after the fire, seeing what was going on, and I was able to talk with one person who was out running errands when the fire happened. And when he came back, he saw his street full of fire trucks and police cars, and he was able to tell me what was going through his mind.
Come home and found out somebody had passed away. That's tragic. Thoughts go out to the family members, and hope that they can find peace and solace, and prayers in their time of grief.
Now, we don't know the identity of the victim just yet, and the cause of the fire remains under investigation. We'll have an update when we learn some new information. Tim, Taylor, back to you guys. Safety.
You gotta watch and look at every move you make.
Is their first priority.
Look everywhere around, look in front of you. Use the mirrors on the school buses.
Clancy Keaton has been working with school buses.
Everybody sit down. Be quiet.
For the last 2 years.
I think I've drove 3 times. But you gotta look out for everything when you're driving this big bus.
It's challenging being a bus driver.
You just gotta be careful.
To keep dozens of kids riding safe.
Anytime that you can make all traffic stop around a school bus, it makes a safer environment.
Kentucky House Bill 7 is doing just that.
Any kind of law that helps us make a safer stop for a child to get off a school bus and to get on a school bus is always a good law.
This new law is all to help kids getting off of school buses stay safe. Before, drivers on roads with 4 more lanes didn't have to stop at all. Now, unless there's a divider in the middle of the road, all drivers have to stop and wait for school buses.
But as soon as you get into the towns and stuff where you have a turn lane and stuff like that, all lanes of traffic will stop.
Basically, unless you're going the opposite direction of a school bus on a highway with a divider, you'll have to stop your car.
I think it'd be more safer for the children and the school bus.
Letting Clancy and everyone else
Backup beavers on.
Focus on keeping kids safe.
You gotta take your time and look. Everybody's in a hurry.
In Greenup County, Jude Bazerman, WSAZ. "135 years of history, locked away in a time capsule."
And I can't wait to see what's in there.
Ever since we heard about it, we couldn't wait to come to see it.
This is probably one of the best time capsules.
Unboxed in Ironton's High School auditorium on Tuesday.
This is our hometown, and a lot of cities don't even have this. I mean, this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing to see what's in there. And
we can learn about history better by seeing it instead of just reading about it or hearing about it.
The history in the capsule didn't happen overnight. Neither did finding it.
I started working on this probably about a year ago, and I found the information in a local news article.
It's been a mystery what's inside the capsule.
I think we'll see probably some letters written back then, and I'm sure some currency and
notes and pics of people's loved ones before they got sent out to war.
We know some of the contents that are in it, and I'll let you guys see them as we pull them out.
Until exactly 3:04 this afternoon. The first time anyone's seen what's inside since the 1800s.
In my knowledge, it represents the Grand Army of the Republic, which was the Union soldiers.
Inside, people found old newspapers, business cards, city ordinances, and so much more, all from the Civil War era.
There are a lot of Civil War soldiers buried around here. It's really interesting to keep that legend going.
All the items found inside the time capsule will be on display at the Lawrence County Museum for everybody to see and learn more about. In Ironton, Jude Bazerman, WSAZ. Well, I don't know how well you can hear me, but just behind me on I-64 heading eastbound, there's a hole that opened up. There's no traffic being allowed past through. The cops are diverting people off a couple miles down near the Ashland exits. We'll keep you updated as we know more. Again, right now, all we know is that a hole opened up on I-64 eastbound around the Huntington area, around exit 6 specifically. Come with me to see what's inside a 135-year-old time capsule. Most time capsules aren't nearly this old. The items that we're gonna see haven't been seen by people since July 28, 1891, 135 years ago to the day. During the presentation, I learned a lot about the history of Ironton, and after about an hour of videos and some remarks, the time capsule was opened. And there were some really cool items inside. Remember, the time capsule was only sealed away less than 30 years after the end of the Civil War. A lot of the artifacts documented the Union side of the war. The coolest thing were some items worn in the Battle of Gettysburg. There were also lots of historical documents having to do specifically with the city of Ironton. Old city ordinances, old copies of newspapers, and really cool, a lot of old business cards. If you love history like I do, these items will all be on display at the Lawrence County Museum. You can also check our website, WSAZ.com, for more coverage on the time capsule. One more thing, I'm back at the station, but I was thinking, if you were making a time capsule today, what would you put in it? Comment and let me know. These fields, benches, and bleachers might be empty right now, but soon they might be full of kids playing baseball, softball, and soccer. Cabell County is talking about possibly adding those 4 sports for middle schools. For baseball and softball, it would be as soon as this school year, and for soccer, it would be next school year because the season's already started. When I talked with the superintendent of Cabell County Schools earlier, he said that this has been talked about for years. And at the Cabell County School Board meeting tonight, they're going to talk about adding these 4 sports, and we'll have you updated on WSAZ at 5 and 6.